Hello everyone, welcome back to this episode of Beyond the Plate with Chef Ashten. Today we'll be discussing how to cut fruits. So the first fruit that we're going to be cutting today is just a small fruit, the classic kiwi. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know how to extract the fruit out of this, so I'm going to, run through it with you all. So we're gonna take our kiwi, make an incision across the middle, okay? We're gonna just take our spoon between the skin and the flesh and the outer rim and just work the kiwi, okay, around the spoon, making sure that we don't damage the skin. And what will happen, our kiwi will just pluck right out. And that's what we're looking for. The next cut that we'll do is with a mango. So you can cut this in one of two ways. So I peeled one side, I have another side here. So we're gonna find the skinny side of the mango. So this is the skinny side. The seed, a very large seed, runs vertically within the mango. So this is the fat side, we want the skinny side. So we're gonna take our mango, cut down on each side, exposing the lobes or the cheeks, okay? Again, cut down on each side. And now we have one peeled, one not peeled. Okay, now the seed follows along this gradient pattern, okay? So it's a very large seed, you can actually feel the seed. So we want to cut around that. We're gonna take our knife, cut down, okay, flip over, flip the knife and cut down. See, I'm already hitting the seed. I'm gonna go a little over and cut down on it. Now that's the seed, and this is not edible. So now you have this, it's really just, you can just cut it into however you want it, in dices, slices, and that's how you would cut your mango. Lost one there. So we'll take these sides, put them over there. Now with this, we're gonna score it. So basically making hash marks, making sure that we don't go too thin into the mango. Some chefs actually do this in their hand. You can if you feel comfortable. I highly recommend that you don't, because if the skin is very thin, then you possibly may hurt yourself. So we're gonna cut and score. And from here, we just twist out, and it might break, it's okay. And we'll pluck out, literally just pluck out the fruit. Now the next cut that I will demonstrate is with a grapefruit called supremes. So we're gonna take our paring knife, cut off the top with the grapefruit, cut off the bottom, okay? Again, so starting from the top, working our way down, we're gonna follow the natural contour of the grapefruit. We wanna get all the pith, that's the white outer casing of the grapefruit down. Making sure that we don't cut too deep into the flesh. And you can always go back and clean it up. You really just want to make sure that you get the clean sides of the fruit. From here, it's all about just taking our knife and working in between the segments of the fruit, almost making a V cut and pluck, and they come right out. Again, working your knife within the fruit, making a V cut, and then just working it out. And then if the seeds come, you can always remove them after. There's a large seed here, so I would just cut outside of that, and that's perfectly fine. So those are our segments. Our next cut deals with a pineapple. This is a lot of people's favorite fruit. Understandably, it's very high in vitamins and minerals, and it tastes delicious. Now, the way you pick a pineapple is you pluck a leaf from the top. If the leaf comes out fairly easy, then the pineapple is ripe. So we're gonna take our pineapple, cutting the top off. You can always just save the top for decoration purposes. We're gonna cut the bottom off. Again, irregular shaped fruits, we want them to be square so we can work with them easier. And it's all about just cutting the sides off now. Trying to get as many eyes off as possible. I'm gonna make sure that those come off. Now we're gonna take it, cut an incision right through the middle, okay? Flip on our bottom, take this piece off a little bit. Cut straight down, creating quarters. All right. Now there's a very woody, fibrous part of pineapple right through the middle. If you don't have a core, this is how you would do it. So just hold the pineapple down on the cutting board and just make a 45-degree incision to where that woody stalk would be, and it comes right out. Okay? And now we would cut straight down on the quarters, creating eighths and thin slices of pineapple. And that's how you cut a pineapple. Now for our last and final cut is one of my favorite fruits. It's a little irregular, you don't really see it often, so I thought I'd show it to you all. It's called a dragon fruit. Now this, I commonly call it salt and pepper fruit, and I'll show you why. The fruit resembles the taste of a pear and kiwi kind of combined. You see it in a lot of Western cultures in Central America. It's extremely healthy for you, it's a super fruit. So what we do first, we're gonna make our top incision, which we already have, and now we're just gonna score the fruit, okay, following 4 segments all the way down, making sure that we really get it inside. And now it's just about peeling that skin back. Okay. Taking that skin off. We're gonna make an incision right down the middle. And then we have what I call, it's salt and pepper fruit, but it's extremely delicious, very healthy for you, and you can use it in a lot of different applications. Thank you again for joining me, Chef Ashten Garrett, on this episode of Beyond the Plate. Stay tuned for more episodes.
Pick up a copy of my new cookbook entitled A Few of My Favorites and other exciting Beyond the Plate merchandise that are available for purchase on my website at chefashten.com. Also, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let's cook.